Sophia and welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, welcome to the family. So today's video is going to be an unboxing haul. I'm back in Nigeria, sadly and happily. For those who don't know, I've been away for a while. I just got back and I went to Europe. I wasn't able to vlog my trip because it was quite difficult balancing experiencing the moment, capturing it, and also enjoying it. So I was unable to do that because I couldn't find a balance. But we can actually go through the things that I bought and I will take you through my experience in Europe. So the places I visited were Spain, Greece, Italy, and Paris. So the first thing we'll be opening today can be or should be from this aisle. We might as well start big. Okay, so this will be the first box we will be opening today. If you can guess what it is in the comment section, let me know what you think the first box will be. It's a bag. So this bag, I actually needed it because I have worn out my Tefla bag so much and I think I have to give that bag a break. I really like the color because I had to pick between the black, the plain nude, or this color. I feel like this one suits me better than the other colors that were available. And I feel like I have to retire my Tefla bag because it's been through a lot and I actually need to take a break, and this was a perfect replacement for my bag. So for our next item, I think I'll just pick something from this aisle. I've already unboxed them. I didn't wear them because the box was too big and I had to fit them in my luggage, so I just had to put them like this. Oops. Okay, so these are Tory Burch slippers. I personally am more of a slipper girly because I feel like they're more comfortable and I just feel like they're more comfortable. I just like them. I don't think I need a special reason to like slippers, but I prefer slippers than sneakers. I said it. Kill me, crucify me if you must. I will only wear sneakers if it goes with the look. But if it doesn't go with the look, I don't see any reason why I should be wearing sneakers here in Lagos because... Okay, so for our next item, these are shades that I got from Dior. They definitely will match with most of my outfits. Let's see. I'm stepping out of a bit. Okay. These are very cool shades and they match with most of my outfits, so it's been really easy styling them. I think these are pretty cool and I love them. Can't wait to wear them now. I love them. I can't wait to start wearing them because I had to wait until I got back to unbox these things because most of the items I got, I didn't want to wear them because I wanted to do an unboxing video, and now that I'm opening everything, I can't wait to style them, wear them, rock them, take pictures with them, and use the life out of these items because that's what I'm best known for. Okay, so far I haven't said anything about where I went. So the first place I'll be talking about will be Italy. So in Italy, the thing I loved the most, my favorite thing about Italy was not their food. Hear me out. I actually had so much expectations for Italy, and when it came to their pasta, I think the problem I had with the pasta was that it felt like they were managing their seasoning or the pepper, or yes, especially the salt, pepper, and I'll say Maggi, even though it's not Maggi, I'll just say seasoning. Because the first pasta I had, I'll put a picture, I'll put an image there. First pasta I had, it looks very nice. Something about their food just looks very nice. Your expectations are high. My expectations were actually really high for Italy because with the whole pasta, mamma mia, It was not Mamma Mia in anything. It was not. Everything about their food was actually very bland, and I expected better from Italy. So most times I found myself having to season my food, having to put more season, more pepper, more salt in the spaghetti or whatever I actually ordered. The only thing I enjoyed was the gelato, the ice cream. They're really good. Another thing I actually enjoyed about Italy was the view. The hotel's name was Gallery Vic. It was just amazing. You turn to the left, there are stores. You turn to the right, there are stores. You look up, the view is amazing. At some point, I actually spent my whole day because the hotel, when you come out of the hotel, there are literally stores around. There are literally stores around where you can actually stop by, shop for the items that you want to shop, and it's so big that you literally can spend the whole day shopping, window shopping, viewing things because there are restaurants there. So when you're done shopping, you just catch your breath, grab something to eat, continue shopping. So for my next unboxing, this will be it. Now, these are Dior sneakers. I actually got these in Paris because my legs were hurting. I wore heels. Nobody sent me. I know. I wanted to take pictures that day, and for some reason, I ended up not taking them because Paris was actually one place that I wasn't able to get pictures for one reason or the other. The weather wasn't just good. My shoes weren't just good. My clothes didn't fit. You know that thing where you actually dress up, you look at yourself and you feel like the pictures that are going to come out from this particular look will be fire until you start taking the pictures and it's not given. So I think that's what happened to me in Paris. So I wasn't able to get any pictures in Paris, but I was able to get these and comfortable. But my problem with these are they're heavy. You see the reason why I prefer slippers than sneakers. My problem with these are they are too heavy to wear, but they look nice on my feet. So our next item will be this. Now, let me open it first. Let me open it. It's a cute top. It's a very lovely top. I had like a three-piece set on. It wasn't paired together as a fit. I actually put them together. And to be honest, I actually fell in love with that fit. I didn't want to let it go, but I had to. I had to. I had to pick one item because the price tag for the whole entire look was just way too high than what I expected. And I had to pick one item, and this was the one I felt like I could do with because I felt like it would be easy to wear, but I feel like I should have dropped it. Here's why, because I felt like I should have bought something else instead of this. I'm stuck with this top. This could actually have gotten me a nice bracelet if I actually didn't take it. Hi. It's happened already. This is my new top and I have to move on. So on to the next item. I think the deal packages don't end. This is actually something I really like. I got this bracelet because I just thought it was cute, and the reason I got this was because it was cute and I felt like it would be so nice to style on a casual day. So it does have some crystals on it and I think that's what makes it cute. So I actually really like it, and I just feel like for casual days when I don't want to wear anything heavy on my hand, this will actually be a perfect replacement for a bracelet. That's why I actually got it, and it's cute. That's it. So the next thing will be this from Swarovski. I actually really like this bracelet. I think it's very simple, but yet again, still looks beautiful in its own way. I don't know if the camera is going to let us see it, but here's one of the items I got. So on to the next package. But before that, another place I would like to talk about on my trip is Santorini. I didn't shop there. I didn't buy anything in Santorini because it was basically just for relaxing. The view was amazing. Waking up and just looking outside the window, even thinking about it right now. Then the sunset, the sunrise, the food, everything about Santorini was just more than amazing. I think everybody should have to experience visiting Santorini because it was so beautiful. I can't even express how beautiful it was. I just keep saying it was so beautiful because it was so beautiful and I actually really loved it. I feel like Santorini will be the top of my list. After Santorini, Paris will come next. After Paris, Italy will come next. And after Paris, Madrid will come next. After Madrid, Italy will be next. And lastly would be Switzerland. The reason why I did enjoy my stay in Switzerland was because I didn't plan properly and I basically just used it to rest. But it definitely is on my to visit again list. Next time I will be going, I think I'll plan better. So let's open another box. We're still on jewelries, I forgot. Here is another bracelet. I actually really liked it so much that I felt like it shouldn't just only be in gold. It should also be in silver. So I think stacking them up together will be so good. I might as well just see how they look on my arms. Oh, hold on. I actually think they're really nice. I actually really do like them together. I'm just going to leave this on my arm because I think they're beautiful. So let's see what we have. I don't think it's another. Okay. I think I have misplaced one of the items that I got. It definitely, I know I got a necklace. I just most likely would have put it in maybe my pocket or my purse. So I'm going to have to look for this jewelry. So we will get back to that. Next on our list is this. Oh my god, this is so fine. This is actually so fine. I think most of the bracelets I got were very much needed because most times my arms are empty and I just feel like I might as well just put something on it to make the outfit that I have on look really nice. I think it's a really nice bracelet. There's something about it that is so beautiful. I remember what I'm looking for, the necklace. I remember I had this and I had the necklace because I wanted where to pair it together. I remember what I was looking for. The necklace or this bracelet is what I'm looking for. So I have this in the bracelet and I have this in the necklace. So that's exactly what I'm looking for. It definitely will be somewhere in my bag. Okay, so the next box I'll be opening will be our last jewelry for today. Hopefully. It does come with a bracelet and a neck piece. Lovely tennis bracelet. I actually really like how simple and nice it looks on me. It comes with a bracelet as well. I feel like I have so many dresses that I can actually wear with this bracelet and neck piece. I can't believe TikTok actually made me buy this. It does look good. I know I said no more jewelries, but there's one more to go. I promise, last one, last jewelry. And that is this. I actually got this from Zara. I actually wanted to get big pearl necklaces because I was looking for something different, and I didn't even know I was looking for something different until I saw it. So I got this from Zara. I can wear it singularly, or I can wear it together. And I have so many dresses that I would love to wear them with. So this is the last jewelry piece we will be unboxing for this video. So on to the next one. So our next box, I think I should actually open something big because my eyes are already moving in this direction. And I think our next box, we all know, is going to be the LV box, one of the LV boxes. So this will be our next package to unbox. Let's see what we have. I already know what they are. Sneakers! Another sneakers, I know. For someone who says she loves wearing so much slippers, I ended up buying 2 sneakers. I got this. I actually got this first before the Dior, but I couldn't bring myself to wear it because it was too fine. And I was like, oh my god, I can't wear this now. I have to keep this for an unboxing video. So that's the reason why I didn't wear the LV sneakers. But now that I have them out, I can't wait to actually wear them. So our next item to unbox has to be from this side because I feel like I've opened everything on this side and I have just some boxes left. So the next item has to be coming from this side. So the next item to unbox will be this. So I actually have a pink bag and I just think this would be a bad collection to add to the one I already have. I like this one because it's glossy and it's shaped differently. I have already worn it, but I wore it just once and I still think it's cute. So this I got from Italy. So the next thing I'll be opening will be from Loewe. This has got to be one of the most creative brands that I know. I think what I really like about this brand in particular is their creativity and their style is just different. Definitely, if I'm looking forward to brands that I pray that I work with, fingers crossed, I feel like Loewe has to be one of the top of my list to get a PR package from. God, please send them my way. So let's look at what I got from Loewe. It came with a magazine. And this is what I got. Tell me these are not one of the most comfy and nice looking slippers that you've ever seen. I actually got something else to pair these slides with, and that is this. I've been trying to get one bag from Loewe and I think this has to be the perfect one for me. It's definitely giving vacation, summer vibes on an island. It could be Thailand, it could be Bali. Definitely, fingers crossed, hopefully I get to wear this on one of my summer vacations. So, and I think they go together and I'm looking forward to wearing them in summer. Another thing I got from Loewe are perfumes. Amazingly, I actually didn't know their perfumes were actually going to smell that nice. So I got 3 perfumes from Loewe and they were just perfect. Everything about them is perfect. So here's one perfume that I got from them, and sadly you wouldn't know how it smells, but I can tell you they all smell nice and different. I actually wasn't expecting them to make really good perfumes, but they actually turned out well. So here's one of the perfume I got from Loewe. I can take it out. Okay, so let me see if I remember what it smells like. and I think I want to give one to my mom. I don't know which one I'll give to her yet, but definitely she's going to get one of these. I'm not going to open any of them until I decide which one she'll get, if she'll get 2 or 1. So I'm going to keep these 2 for my mom. I was sure about this for myself, so that's why I opened it down. So I also got other perfumes. This is the Caroline Herrera. I have 3 of these already. The major reason why I bought this one honestly was because it was just pink. I have the black and white, I have the red, and there's one more color. I just felt like this wouldn't be a bad collection to have. It does smell different and nice. It smells like the Georgia. Oh my god, this perfume actually smells really nice. This actually smells really nice. Because right now on me, I actually really remember why I actually got that particular scent, because there's something about it that smells different and nice. Back to the Caroline Herrera. It smells like the Giorgio Armani perfume. They are quite similar in scent. Aside the fact that it looks nice to add to my collection, it also does smell lovely. Lastly was this Creed. This is another item that TikTok made me buy. Honestly, aside that, it actually smells really nice. Okay. The thing with Creed perfumes is that I'm 99.9% sure that they will last long. I have 2 Creed perfumes, and sometimes when I wear it for a day, 2 days later, I still smell them on the clothes before I give it to the laundry person. So definitely I know that this will actually last long, but for some reason I still prefer this perfume to this one. It depends on what I'm going for at that point in time, but for now I'm feeling this one more than this. I will give it some time to grow on me. It smells like vanilla and waffles. It actually smells like waffles and cream. If you want to smell edible, this won't be a bad idea at all. But for sure, I'm certain about long lasting. So I'm adding more to my perfume collection. So the next thing for us to unbox will be from here. So these 2 bags, these are from Sephora. So everything I got from here is makeup. And I got a lot of makeup products. I won't be able to review everything individually because they are a lot. I'll just show some of the makeup products that I got that I actually really do like. And one of them is the Charlotte Tilbury powder. This is my regular foundation, Giorgio Armani. The Tilbury setting spray. Get Fenty lip stain. Tarte concealer. I feel like everyone has been looking for this particular shade of Fenty, and I'm so happy that I have it. So everything here is just makeup products. I wouldn't be able to open everything and talk about each item. So these are makeup products that I got from Sephora. I also got a gift from YSL, which is this. This will actually come in very handy and help me organize most of my makeup products that I already have. So I thought this was actually a very thoughtful gift from YSL. It's actually a cute bag. The funny thing is that I know that there's a Chanel purse that is this size, and it's not a makeup purse, but it's actually just an outing purse, and it's actually shaped like this. So it's surprising how YSL has a box like this that isn't a handbag but a makeup purse. But I think it's cute and it will definitely come in handy. So lastly, on this side, I got some clothes from Lacoste, and I've been meaning to change my tennis skirts, so I got this. I don't know if you can see it. The last tennis skirts I own is a bit too tight, so getting a replacement from them was actually a perfect idea. And while I was there, I got these. I definitely have a joggers that I'm going to pair this with. I actually really do like this. The quality is really good and it looks very comfy. So that is what I got from Lacoste. Lastly, the box that has been behind me, and this is actually one of my favorite items that I got. I got this in Paris and I've never really been a fan of LV bags on. And you see why I really like this bag. So this is the Louis Vuitton, I think it's called the Capucine. I really like this bag because of the Tiffany blue color. It's very unique and I think it does suit me. So this is one of my favorite items that I got from Europe. I got this in Paris and this was the last item. Everything about this bag is gorgeous. It has a fold from the bottom because of how I packed it, but I feel like with time I'll just put some things inside it so that it can retain its shape. But besides that, I think it's a gorgeous bag and I really love it. And those two bags I have are actually a good start for my LV bag collection. Everything about this bag is just amazing. I really do like it and I think it's gorgeous. With that being said, that is the last item I'll be unboxing in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did. Do like, comment and subscribe, and also check out other videos on my channel. Till then, bye.